support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
All right, so I want to welcome Sarah Turner to the show. She's the CEO and co-founder of Cerathrive?
Cerathrive.
Cerathrive, okay. So tell me about your product here. I'm looking, it looks like we have some goggles, and go ahead and give me the spiel.
Okay, it's actually not goggles. This is actually a transcranial red light device. So this is just to go on the forehead.
Right.
So this is red and near infrared light.
Okay.
It's a brain health application. And then also because the gut is so important for brain health, we have a gut panel too.
Okay.
So it's a dual
I need a little
system.
of that. I need a little gut health.
Everybody does. That's the thing. Gut health is so important for all kinds of chronic illness, but especially for brain health.
For brain health.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of people sometimes will say, oh, I'm going to stick something on my forehead. What's it going to do? So tell me exactly what the purpose and what the science behind it and all that is.
Yeah, so red light therapy is fairly well established. And usually for pain or a wound healing application.
Right.
But now there's a lot of really fascinating research that's going on in the field of brain health. And actually, near infrared light or long wave light will penetrate quite well through bone and get right to the surface of the brain.
Right.
And there it will help the mitochondria to produce more energy. In a nutshell, obviously it's a lot more complicated.
We've heard that word twice in the last half hour. So that mitochondria, did I say it right?
Mitochondria, yeah. I think it's going to be the new buzzword when people are talking about health. It's just a small organelle inside the cell where you make energy.
Right. So what was the idea behind this to make this? What has the testing? Is this a prototype or is this production or where are you at with your product?
Yep, so this is a few years of development to get this far. I started out 5 years ago I was actually doing data collection on a different device that was a big heavy helmet that was used for a similar application, and actually I was doing a Parkinson's and dementia trial.
Okay.
And I saw for myself that it actually works. I mean,
really?
It really works.
So then who is this? Is this designed for anybody, or is this someone that has a specific ailment, or someone just wants to have good brain health? Who is this targeted for?
So at the moment, because it's a fairly new field, we're still collecting data to actually get a health claim on this.
Right.
So all of these devices are sold as wellness devices.
Sure.
So they're to take people from where their brain's at to better.
Right.
So anybody who wants a better brain, wellness, memory, concentration, sleep, performance.
So talk to me about the gut belt. I guess that's the best way to say it, right?
Yeah, it's a gut panel. Again, this is red and near infrared light.
Right.
The body's very transparent to this light. You've got a big window here on the abdomen where you can get a lot of light into the body.
Right.
So we're shining it into the body, and actually studies have shown that you get an improvement in the microbiome. You've also got a lot of stuff going on in the gut, a lot of blood there. You can get the vagus nerve. Really, the studies show if you shine light onto the brain, you have a great effect for brain health. If you shine light onto the gut, you get a good effect. You do both at the same time, you get a hugely increased effect.
So is it localized, or does it help the whole body when you use this? That's the thing I'm kind of curious about.
Yeah, that's a great question. It's actually a systemic effect. You know, the body is such an interconnected system.
Yep.
You can't do something to one part of the body
That's right.
and it doesn't affect the rest.
Yeah.
So this is a holistic approach. But of course, there is a local effect. You know, you shine light to the area, the area that's getting the light first.
Getting the most first.
But yeah, there's a huge systemic effect in all of these therapies in that you're raising the well-being and the health of the body generally, and that has a knock-on effect on all systems of the body.
Have you received feedback from people that have used the product already?
So I'm in prototype stage. It goes to full production next month. So I have a few test units out there. People report certainly an immediate effect on the gut, and then, you know, an effect on people's brain. It takes a few weeks.
I'm curious, what is the effect? What is the immediate effect they're saying on the gut? What are they actually saying that is better?
So a lot of people who I'm testing it on have got gut issues, IBS, some other things.
GERD, that type of stuff, or I don't know what IBS is.
Irritable bowel
system. Yeah. So they've seen improvement then.
So people see, they see less bloating, less pain, you know, just a general improvement in how they're...
And there's a huge prescription market for that
Yeah, of course.
particular ailment, which I think we were talking about in the last segment. I'd rather have something that is going to help me naturally than something that is going to help me chemically.
Yeah, and if you take a drug, you've also got a knock-on side effect of that.
Of
if you're
course.
doing light therapy, not only do you get the relief from the therapy, but also you're improving your health.
Right.
You know, it's kind of a totally different model.
So you're in prototype stage. Are you
Yep.
looking for manufacturers? Are you ready to go to market? What's the plan here?
I'm ready to go. So I'm taking pre-orders, and yeah, I've got an order coming through. So I'm sort of there. You know, it's still, like I say, it's taken a while, but
yeah,
yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So where do you think then? Where's the pricing going to come in for both these items?
So at the moment it's $999, so just under $1,000 US.
So for both the gut and the cranium.
That's right, and for an app, and in the app I have sound files, I have meditation, I have breathing exercises.
All right, so $999 all in.
All in.
All in. There you go. Where can folks find information about the product at?
So it's the company is Cerathrive.com, and it's spelled CERA. Cerathrive.
Cerathrive.
And of course all socials, and everything comes back to me, and I'm always very happy to answer questions on this.
So this is the second one for red light therapy we've seen in this morning's segment, and the last one was focused on the back. So now we have cranium and we have gut. So it sounds like you could, if you guys are really thinking about it, you could get both products, the one we talked about before and this one. So yeah, congratulations on this. Looks like a lot of work. I wish you the most success.
Thank you so much.
And have a great rest of the show, whatever's left of it, and we hope you sell a lot. We'll get this information out to our followers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was lovely to speak to you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2024 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Clinton Millsap, Sergio Velasquez, and Terry Willingham. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, and Christopher Jordan. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network broadcast, copyright 2024.